good, TSF Entertainment Podcast fans? It's your boy, the Juggernaut of Souls, and we are back in the building with the family, Retro CG and Jack of Jordans. What's good, family?
What's good, y'all? What's going on?
And
Happy
today
Father's Day, fellas.
P Valley.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris. We're talking about P Valley today. Episode Dirty Dozens, man. Hey, it was definitely a dirty episode, man. Very dirty.
Man.
So,
I can't wait for Really Be TV to get up in here because me and her was saying last week we did not like the direction. We did not like the direction the show was going in last week with all this voodoo and all this.
Man, I didn't like it either. And I'm mad I couldn't really speak on it. I hated it.
But they redeemed themselves this week. They definitely redeemed themselves this week. This show was lit. Like they had a lot of shit going on.
The Pank is getting out of line a little bit.
Yeah, the Pank is.
Pank.
The new Pink is out of control. Yeah, I know the Ricky and all that. Yeah, we gonna get into it, y'all. So tonight, y'all, we're here to talk about episode 3, season 2, P Valley, the Dirty Dozen. So Really Be TV, she's gonna be a little bit late, but she's gonna jump in with us later on. So I guess we go ahead and jump this episode off. So the episode started off with Roulette in the new Paradise Room. I like the new thing that they got going on in the Paradise Room. They remodeled it and they painted it red. And so I kind of like the vibe that they got going on in the Paradise Room, especially with the floating pole. That shit is hot.
Yeah, the floating pole lit.
Yeah, that was lit. Yeah, so Roulette in there doing her thing or whatever, and she wilding out, and she got a customer in there. She got a customer in there that want to see what that mouth do.
Yo, man, like uncover your face. Here goes some money. Uncover your face. She breaking.
Uncover your face.
And she's like, I knew it. I knew it. What that mouth do?
Yeah, what that mouth do? Listen, the girls at the Paint don't seem to be concerned about COVID at all.
Man, not even a little bit.
Maybe they're checking temperatures at the door when they get the patrons in. Maybe they're checking temperatures and doing COVID tests at the door or something because they don't seem to be too concerned about catching COVID.
I didn't think she was about to get ready to go through with it because Uncle Cliff got his rules and she looked up at the camera like, nah, the camera right there. I thought she was about to get ready to finesse him a little bit. Nah, she ain't finesse him.
But you could kind of see where she didn't kind of want to do it.
Yeah,
like when she turned her back to him, when she was grinding on him or whatever, and she turned her back to him, she kind of like rolled her eyes a little bit, like this nigga here, like he really want me
she did
to. Yeah, she did it though. She slid that chair back. She pushed the chair back out of the camera way.
Right.
Yeah.
I do like over the the first 3 episodes. I do like the fact how they came out with season 2 and gave it that whole pandemic vibe. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you see it all through the episode.
Reality.
Yeah, they kept it with the real, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
I mean, I don't know if that was intentional or they did that actually with the with them filming and all. They probably still so many people who filmed, they had to film with masks on and film at certain times and stuff like that. So I mean, to me, that was actually a pretty dope touch. It kept you with the times of what's going on, what's current. So that was kind of dope.
Yeah, it was.
If I could just intervene real quick, this scene tells me that the Pink is just out of control, and it's out of control in Autumn's watch because she's the majority owner. So this is what this scene actually tells me. Like when I first seen it, I was just like, but what's the significance of this? I really don't care. My man got the sloppy toppy. That's whatever. But then when I saw it again,
you know what, Dame? I think that's gonna play a big role at some point in some episode. I think that right there was like the gateway or like foreshadowing to what's to come in the Pink. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be out of control and it's gonna be anarchy up in the Pink. And I think it's gonna go back to it's up under Autumn's. She's the majority owner, so it's what I'm saying. It's gonna be one of the things where this wasn't really happening up under Uncle Clifford. You know, he had more control over, you know, everything and could see everything. But now that Autumn has the majority ownership, it's gonna lead back to that. That's what I think, and that's why I think this part was significant. Because at first I was just like some random dude getting some head in the like shit. Who cares? That happens all the time, you know. But now on the Uncle Clifford watch.
Well, let's go back to that because it kind of goes back to the previous episodes where Mercedes did not want Autumn to audition for any new girls. So you got to understand that these girls that are working at the club right now, they've been there for a while. They know Uncle Clifford's rules. They know the situation that the club is currently in. They respect it too, and they respect it. They don't break his rules. These girls come in here, they wild out. They trying to get the cash. And they don't care what they got to do to get that cash. And so they have no respect for Uncle Clifford's rules. They don't have no respect for the fact that the club is up for grabs right now. You got people that are wanting to buy the club, turn it into the casino. You got people that are trying to buy the club from up under Uncle Clifford. So, you know, they just don't have a loyalty whatsoever. They loyal to themselves and they bag. Yeah. So I agree with that. I definitely do agree with you that I think that what's going to happen is she's going to bring unwanted attention, or she's going to bring more riffraff in there that's looking for more of the same. And it's going to be problems for the other girls when the other girls refuse to do what Roulette is doing.
And I think it's going to end up, the word is going to end up getting out to law enforcement, and it's going to cause issues with the actual, you know,
because they still got the law. They still got the no tequila and titties law that the previous mayor had put in place. So they still have that ordinance that they have to follow. So that was one of, well, we'll get to that when we get to that scene. But I do agree. I think there's going to be problems based off of Roulette's actions right here in the Paradise Room. So then we switch to the girls. They're back, you know, in their dressing room or whatever. You know, they just, you know, chilling and, you know, they doing their thing or whatever. And of course, Whisper and Roulette come in with a bag full of money. I mean, they got a bag full of money. And
big bags. That was like a 55-gallon. That was like a.
And then you see Mercedes. And then you see Mercedes with a Ziploc bag. She had a 1 gallon bag. She had a little bitty bag. 1 gallon Ziploc.
Right.
There was no gallon.
That's the little bag. That's the little bag you have in your garbage can.
That's a sandwich bag. That was a sandwich bag.
That's the little garbage bag you have in your garbage can in the bathroom.
No, that was a sandwich bag.
I felt bad for it. I felt bad for her.
I felt bad for her too, but what was she doing? I mean, was she dancing? Was she like doing lap dances or something maybe? Because they never showed her in the club, so I'm assuming that she was probably doing lap dances.
She probably was giving lap dances out, you know, and the Mercedes experience ain't the same as that Roulette experience. That Roulette experience is a little different.
That Roulette experience is,
man,
like Russian roulette.
That's exactly.
That experience, it cost you a brick.
Yeah, that gonna cost you a brick. So me and Marvin were trying to figure out what, because he had already given her a stack for her to take a mask off. He already paid $400 to get into the Paradise Room. So how much was the brick?
That had to be a brick.
How much was the brick?
I don't know how much a brick is, man. I think I don't know if that's a Mississippi term or whatever, but I never heard. I mean, are we talking about like
it's 100 G's?
Yeah,
right. In reality, right. In money terms.
What kind of brick you talking about? How y'all get bricks for? Never mind. That's a different conversation.
That's what she said. She said it's gonna cost you another brick.
She said it's gonna cost you another brick. Yeah.
He said it's gonna cost you another brick.
He ain't giving her no 100,000. That was 100,000.
No, that was 100,000. But it wasn't bad as 20s though. It wasn't bad.
I'm thinking the brick is kind of like a metaphor for the way that money looks. You see people put like the money up to the ear and it kind of shapes like a brick instead of, you know, like we used to call it a knot. And a knot was when you had the money rolled up, you know, or whatever, and put it in your pocket.
That's what he gave her though.
So that's what, right. But I think she just said, you know, a brick. That's what I'm thinking.
Because he had a brick of singles sitting there on the floor. And then he went in his pocket, and that's when he pulled out what we, you know, like you said, a knot. It was rolled up. And he put that down there.
Right, but then he pulled out another one. So he had the money, he had money on the floor, right? Then she asked to take the mask off. That was when he pulled the knot of money out. You
That
know,
was
whatever.
1,000.
Which is a mask off. You know what I'm saying? He gave the nice young lady a compliment on her lips and asked for, what type of services do you extend to your customers, and how much would that service cost? So then he rendered this. What she said, she's going to render the services.
Damn, I like how you put that.
He reached into his pocket and distributed currency in form of a brick to this young lady for her services. That's what I will say.
She got a knot. She got a knot for it.
That's what I will say.
The paint finna get popped off for solicitation, bro.
Yeah, prostitution. Yep. So she back in the dressing room, she clowning Mercedes, and she was like, yo, she tried to son Mercedes like she grandma or something, like she
what a bitch.
Or Mimo. She told Mercedes, she was like, listen, I'm an optimistic bitch and all. She was like, your bag ain't half empty, it could be half full again. Well, she just take a little jabs at Mercedes because she know that she's replaced her as the headliner, and she know that she Whisper the new thing in the club. So, she kind of rubbing that in Mercedes' face. I want Mercedes to fly them hands at her for one good time. That's what's going to end up happening.
You know what? I was finna say something, but I got to keep it to that actual. I got to wait to that actual scene. Mercedes was feeling some type of way.
Yes, it was.
But like she said, Roulette said, hey, I got to be optimistic. Look, your bag is half full, not half empty. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna wait till we get to the next scene, and man, when we get to that scene, I'll come back to this.
So Mercedes is basically telling her, bitch, mind your business that pay you. Like, don't worry about what I got going over here. You do your thing and let me do my thing. So, she kind of feeling some kind of way, but at the end of the day, she does need this time to kind of just step back and recuperate. Because, she got too much pressure. She got the 7 pounds of pressure on that shoulder.
The 7 pounds of pressure been relieved.
Yeah, that's 7 pounds of pressure been relieved. She got to get a little work.
The voodoo priest Diamond to relieve 7 pounds of pressure.
That's Dr. Strange. That's Dr. Strange.
He said Dr. Strange.
This is the Marvel Cinematic Universe right here. They got powers. They got powers down there in P Valley. So the next scene goes to Mercedes pulling up to her dance gym, and we see that the shopping center, the strip mall, is empty. And a car in the parking lot. It's
big empty, boy. Ain't a car in there.
Every single building in the strip center is up for sale, and you see the last little business that was hanging on is moving out, and she pulling up to an empty ass parking lot. And so she going to her dance gym, and it is just OSHA gonna come in there and give her a fine. Like, ain't nothing popping at the dance gym. It need work done to it. It just shows that this is how far she's gotten. Even with Autumn helping her, this just shows how far Patrice's little stunt has set her back. Because she had enough money to put down on a new place, but she hasn't gotten enough money to do any renovations to fix the dance gym up. And then she's barely holding on, trying to pay the mortgage on it. Because we saw in the last episode where her account was negative $120. So she hurting. So she gets in here and she decides to FaceTime Coach, which we see is a new actor. It's a new actor that's playing Coach now. So we assume that the previous actor wasn't able to get back for season 2, so they recasted him. And she pretty much comes to the realization that she's gonna do what she didn't really want to do, because she was steadfast in not wanting to objectify herself and fuck for money. Excuse me. She didn't want to objectify herself and solicit herself for money. So she decides to FaceTime Coach. I know. Sorry, y'all. I'm graphic with my language.
Oh, no. Damn that. That's what she did.
She decides to FaceTime Coach and ask Coach, is that offer still good? He was like, hell yeah, it's good. So she head on down to Memphis or whatever. What y'all think about the new Coach and what Mercedes getting ready to get herself into?
I'm gonna have to do some research on why they recasted him, because I'm curious to know. I haven't had an opportunity to do so, But I'm definitely trying to find out why they recasted Coach.
Which is odd because they could have recasted the mayor too. I mean, we all know what happened with Isaiah, why his character is no longer on the show, or why they got rid of him. But they could have done the same thing if they were going to do that. They could have just recasted him as the mayor, but they decided to kill his character completely off. So
killed him off, show him in the casket and everything.
Yeah,
which was kind of strange because with, like I said, with COVID, they burn you up. So,
well, I think they did say something about that.
That was gonna be a problem.
I think they did say something about that.
I said, I think if the word gets out, what Mercedes is doing is going to be a problem. I think on Mercedes' side, and on on Coach's side, even though that some paperwork was they went over the paperwork and some signatures was laid down, but I think that like if I would have thought about it back there, I could see where this was heading because when they first introduced it, I didn't really think about it like, okay, we're gonna revisit this a little bit later. I just thought like, it's a coach, he likes the Mercedes experience. Of course, he's gonna throw bread at it. But I really think like coming into this episode and the way she was about her money, I should have just thought like, hey, what about the 10 bands that the coach is offering you? You know what I'm saying? It's every month, right?
No,
every weekend.
Every week.
Jesus Christ.
I can tell you right now.
You're getting $40,000. $40,000 a month. Listen here. Listen here. She should have took that offer when she first made it.
Right.
10 bands a week. I can tell you right now.
She gonna be there every week.
Most definitely the female she paid. Yeah, she getting her back cracked every week.
Every week. Every week. You're going out there every week.
Okay.
And she gets a condo. And she gets a condo. She gets
a condo.
And a condo. A nice condo.
Yeah. So
$10,000 a week, most definitely getting your back cracked. Sorry.
She paid. So the next scene is Terricka pulling up to Patrice's Whole Woodbine's food bank. She pulls up to the food bank, driving the car. She stopped abruptly. So me and Marvin, we were like, we already knew something was up with that. And she didn't know how to drive. She should have been driving that car every day. I couldn't figure out in that moment what was going on, but I knew that Terricka didn't need to be driving that car because of how she pulled up. And so one of Patrice's workers comes over and she asked for 2 food boxes. And she's like, no, we can only give out 1. But she called, Pastor Woodbine, come on over here. This young lady wants more than 1 box. And so Patrice comes up to the car and she was like, Terricka. And she's like, Patrice? She's like, I'll stuff a mud hole in you. Don't forget who I am. And she was like, hey, grandma. And she was like, where your mama at? And she was like, which one? And she was like, the one that raised you. Where your mama at? She's like, oh, she at home sleep. When she said that she was at home sleep, I knew something was up with that lady.
Yeah. Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
So hey, I really thought it was drugs.
You know what? I
thought it was drugs too.
I noticed with this episode is like Whole Woodbine is showing her damn she's showing her hood side. Like she's like a ghetto pastor. For real.
She really is. She really is. But she looks at Terricka and she says, you look just like Mercedes when she lied. So Patrice knew she was lying, but she couldn't figure out in the moment what was up. So she ended up telling the worker to bring her 4 boxes or whatever. And she was like, thank you, grandma. So right then and there, we knew that the girl ain't had no food at home. We knew something was up where she was out trying to find food or whatever the case may be. So we see that there's issues at home, but we later on find out what they are. We switch to the Dirty Dozen. They on their first stop. Where they at? They in New Orleans, I think.
Yeah. I think it was New Orleans.
Yeah, I think it was in New Orleans. They pull up to the gas station, and the lady at the counter, oh my God, they're black. God forbid you be black and go to a gas station.
Hurry up and buy.
Boy, she was scared as shit.
Hurry up and buy.
I mean, to be quite honest with you,
she had her finger on the side of the alarm light.
Listen, look how they came up in there though. I mean, he had a red mask, a bandana, and a white beater.
They gonna hate me. Shit, you remember when we was in Puerto Rico? You remember we was in Puerto Rico? I had a fucking bandana tied around my face too.
And God knows you're menacing in person. But it goes back to judging the book by your cover. So they didn't mean that lady no harm. They didn't mean that store no harm. But let's go back to Roulette for a minute, because when I first saw Roulette, I typecasted her. I ain't gonna lie. I said she's gonna be the hoe. She's gonna be the one that do everything for money or whatever. And
you was right.
She turned out to be.
Hey, but what Big L told her, she was too ugly to be a dancer. She was supposed to go to the broom line.
Yeah, she's supposed to be one of the sweepers. But anyway, when Mississippi, I think if Mississippi hadn't came out that bathroom when she did, that girl was getting ready to press that silent alarm. But when Mississippi when she came out, you know, she kind of distracted the lady. Little Murder asked for his little postcard. Mm-hmm. Everybody else threw their ish up on the counter. They paid, and they're out in the parking lot. And they're doing a whole photo shoot on the hearse.
Literally threw it up on the counter.
Yeah, literally threw it up on the counter. They did a whole photo shoot in the parking lot. What is this game that they're playing about this drop dead shit? What, I don't understand this game that they're playing.
I have no idea what that is.
They said something about it in the last episode when they was
yeah.
They said something about, but I still can't catch what the significance of this game or whatever. But Little Murder in Mississippi, they look good together. They're taking good pics or whatever. They're posting
selling that. They selling that.
But we know that this is going to be a problem for Mississippi. We know that this is going to be a problem for Keyshawn. She keep taking all these pictures and she hugged up on Little Murder. You know that she gonna get her ass whooped out when she get home.
Yeah, because
he already said he don't appreciate her hanging out with these gutter niggers.
Right. Right.
She gonna have some big problems.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be surprising to see what he say to her when she come home.
Oh man, what he say to her? What he gonna do to her?
Text message is probably coming through now as we speak, as we talking right now.
Yeah, because when she sent that, when she, you know, she was shook when Rome sent that, posted that picture.
Yep.
And he tagged her, and she was like, "Wait, you put that up?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, you know, he ain't following no real social media like that." And like he follows her. That's more than enough.
Yep. He's gonna see it regardless.
And then, you know, Derek, the way he is, I think Derek follow all them anyway.
Yeah, he's a creeper.
He's
a creeper. So we switch to the club. They out back, and this is an important scene for the story going forward. So you see Big Bone, she out there at the bar. You see Uncle Clifford and Autumn. They have a discussion. They have a. Autumn is the reason the club is in disarray right now. What are you talking about? You know what? Pause that for a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, Uncle Clifford and Autumn are having a whole discussion about, you know, what happened the night before or the reopening night. Uncle Clifford was basically telling her, like, see, I told you so, that Mercedes wasn't ready and the club wasn't ready yet. You don't burnt up all my chicken. You don't fucked up Mercedes' shoulder. It ain't gonna be healed no time soon, if ever. He's so stupid. Hey.
Whenever something go wrong, I'm gonna do that from now on.
Right, just with your hands.
Yeah. There you go. You gotta pick up that 7 pounds. Release.
He said release. Is that the new Wusa now?
That's the new Wusa. Yeah. So they're pretty much renegotiating the ownership structure. So we get this 69-31 split now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Uncle Clifford.
She was only getting 15% at first at one point, right?
Uncle Clifford was only getting 15%.
Right. She was originally getting 15%, which is terrible.
Uncle Clifford was getting 15%.
That's what I'm saying. Uncle Clifford was originally getting.
Maybe they going in time. Maybe they going in time. Maybe as they. I mean, I can only guess or assume that over the past 3 episodes, Autumn did mention that she was giving Clifford the opportunity to buy some of the stake back. So is Clifford giving her money at this time? You know what I'm saying? Actually buying it back at a percentage. because it was, like you said, it was 15%. Now it's 31. So are we seeing where Clifford is having this opportunity into getting back towards 50%?
No.
I think the 30. I think the
That's what it
negotiation
should
this
be.
time was a liability thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't think that had anything to
he's
do with
showing
the
her.
original.
Go ahead, D.
Oh, I
Go
would
ahead,
say
man.
I don't think they had like anything to do with the original negotiation. I just think that because everything was shot to shit on the reopening, you know, that they negotiated to take some of the liability off of Autumn, you know, because Autumn can't do no wrong no way.
Okay.
Anyway, Uncle Clifford need to get that in writing. Dealing with her and her roguish ass, he need to be getting her get some papers. He need to get some papers with his new ownership structure that says I now own 31%
Autumn was
of
looking
my
real
own
good in
club.
that dress.
She did look good in the dress, but
Hey,
but I think what it is one, Autumn is starting to see that this ain't the type of business that you can run with numbers and that's it.
Yeah.
There's so much more to running this business besides just making the numbers look good. Like, you got to consider all the other things. First of all, nobody take care of them girls better than Uncle Clifford do.
Facts.
2, Uncle Clifford, he's the hype man.
Facts.
Or she's the hype man. You know, she keeps the club lit. You know, she's the MC. You know, and she maintains order around the club with infrastructure, rules, regulations, and all that, and understanding how far they can push the envelope. Autumn just let them do whatever they want to do. Big Bone want a DJ? Sure, not a problem.
Big
We want to
Bone's
hire
episode
new
1.
girls and put them out there as the headliners first night out? Sure, no problem. So Autumn is starting to realize that she may or may not necessarily have what it takes to operate this kind of business. So if it means giving Uncle Clifford a little bit more ownership in the club, to me, it almost like they manage the club equally, so to speak. But
And it
Autumn is
shouldn't
always, and it should be. Autumn is always pulling rank on him. So he was like, shit, you got the majority share. So
yeah,
oh,
you manage the club. I'm the owner. I sit way in the back or whatever, and I just deal
out
with
of
these
sight,
numbers.
out of mind. Yep.
Yeah, and I let you are in charge of the girls.
You are in charge of the girls.
You in charge
It's
of
really
the
that.
girls.
It's really that simple, you know. But even still, I still see how it's going to be problematic, you know, in the way that things is going with the pink and Uncle Clifford going to eventually, Uncle Clifford going to eventually, you know, get it all eventually.
Uncle Clifford gonna be the one end up getting in trouble first.
I don't think so.
I think it'd be Autumn if anything.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is
all of them still don't have a damn identity.
I think what's going to end up happening is Uncle Clifford is going to catch wind because he's in the streets, so to speak. You know, he's out and about in the club. So, you know, he's interacting with the patrons. He's interacting with the girls. You know, Autumn sit up in that office all night.
Where's Autumn staying?
At the club.
At Mercedes' house?
Right.
Yeah, she got put out. She got put out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I remember she got put out. She is staying at the club. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
stay at the club. But what's going to happen is Uncle Clifford is going to catch wind of what's been going on with Roulette, and he going to shut shit down is what's going to happen. But the question is it going to be too late when he go to shut shit down? I think the damage is going to be already done.
Yeah, because I think at some point it's going to be more than one girl doing that shit.
My man gonna come back in there asking for old girl with the sloppy toppy. He'll be like, where old girl that with the sloppy toppy that I got the sloppy toppy from before? You know, I mean, dudes can't keep their mouth closed anyway. So
we already had another patron in there asking for it.
That was a whole nother guy.
So it's going to be, he gonna come in there and they're gonna be like, who? They're like, what? Yeah, back here in the room, you know, I gave her a couple extra dollars and she took care of that.
Yeah.
You know, she burped the baby.
She choked the chicken.
She burped the baby.
Hey, that's a good term. Stolen.
I wanted you to baby throw up.
she burped the baby. So if she back there burping babies, everybody gonna want the baby burped.
I wanted the baby spit up.
See what I'm saying? That's what she probably. I mean, I'm just saying, and that's going to end up causing a problem. You can't just.
It's going to be a big problem.
That's going to spread, and then
like
it's
wildfire.
y'all already at a microscope.
So we see the next scene is over the Pastor Gilreath Church, and he's got a program where he's gathered all the pastors in town to talk about this vote for the casino or whatever. And we see Miss Woodbine, Pastor Woodbine, she in the back, and she making a little comments or whatever. She just going hell. That pastor mad as hell. I think the only reason why he's voting for the casino.
Talking about Julian?
No, that's not Julian. That's not
it
Julian.
is. That's his
name.
It's
not. No, that is not Julian. Those are two different characters.
No.
Look at the credits. Look at the credits on IMDb. They're not the same person. Pastor Gilreath is a whole different person. Julian from what's his name? What show he from? That is the same guy that
he was on the Shy too.
Yeah, he was on the Shy. He was on the Shy. They same guy. He basically, I feel like he's basically telling his congregation to vote, and he's also strongly encouraging that the other pastors vote for this casino ordinance as well. Only because I think he's going against Patrice. He's got such a hard on with Patrice and beef with her, how she left his church and how she wanted to take over his church or whatever the case may be. So I think he's got it in for her. So that's an automatic yes, I'm going to vote for the casino because your church is against it. So they got like this little church rivalry thing going on with them.
Yeah, how they got a church beef, bro?
Yeah, they got a whole church because she took their money for their building fund. And she hauled ass. Not only did she do that, but she probably took half of his congregation with her over there to her church.
Yeah, she hood as hell.
Yeah, she ghetto.
The damn rap song she had on episode 2 was off the chain. That shit was funny.
Where the money reside, where the blessings reside. Well, me and Crystal had a good time with that last week. Where the blessings reside. Oh my God, this Woodbine, she off the chain.
Yeah, Woodbine.
But she was speaking truth though. I mean, to me, I feel like she was speaking truth. She was telling them like, y'all stupid. Y'all trust these white folks. They gonna get this casino here. And when y'all show up to try to get a job, they gonna say y'all can't count. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do that. And guess what? All this money that this casino gonna garner ain't gonna help y'all community. They gonna put up a new golf course. So y'all vote for it if y'all want to. What's end up gonna happen is y'all still gonna be broken, destitute, like how we already are. So y'all go ahead and vote for this. But over here at my church, we ain't vote for this casino. So I think there's going to be more run-ins with her and Pastor Gilreath. I don't think that this is the end of that and we see that she pissed off the mayor. And she was basically telling the mayor that, you're only in your chair because a man died.
Mm-hmm.
The last mayor died. So you wouldn't be where you're at right now if it wasn't for him. Mm-hmm. So I think that we're going to have some issues with Pastor Woodbine and Mayor Kyle with his mullet. We're going to have some issues.
That mother awful.
That mullet is awful, man. That man need a haircut.
Hey, what's up, Miss Honey?
What's up, Miss Honey? Yeah, he looks terrible. But even though I still ain't going for Patrice, I mean, I felt her in this moment because one, she's the only female pastor that's there. So we talked about this last season that, she's in the Bible Belt and she's in a situation where it's male dominant and women are not necessarily respected as pastors. So, she's kind of standing up for what she believes in, even though she's got a very twisted way of administering the word. But then again, most pastors do.
I'm about to say, outside her stealing Mercedes money and still in the building, I ain't got no problem with her, honestly.
Hey, what she said about that?
She's a horrible mother. What are you talking about? She's a horrible mother. She prostituted her daughter out.
Well, that too. But I'm talking about as far as her I'm talking about her as her pastor / hood.
Hey, what did she say? What did she say about the chicken? She said, "Who fried this chicken?"
Yeah, she's funny. I mean, outside of how she treats Mercedes, she's hilarious to me, man.
She is hilarious now. She is hilarious. She's funny.
Yeah, she's hilarious to me.
She's funny. So next we see Big Frida. We down at Big Frida's club now, and Big Frida got a whole crowd that's lit. And you see Mississippi and Little Murderer backstage. They getting ready to go on. and we learn a lot. We learn a lot in this situation. We learn that Rome is taking care of Mississippi. Murder ain't got no perks. But this is what I'm starting to have an issue with. Yes, Mississippi is doing her thing, but she wouldn't be in the chair that she's in right now if it wasn't for Lil Murder. Y'all trying to act like Lil Murder is just no talent artist. I mean, Lil Murder is talented, you know, and he's dropping the hits that she's dancing to. So Mississippi wouldn't be where she was at if it wasn't for Lil Murder. So, but they not giving Lil Murder his credit. They're not giving him no count whatsoever. And then his manager ain't shit. Her manager got her VIP experience backstage, and he ain't got nothing.
But we kind of saw that coming though with the season 1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we kind of saw that coming anyway.
What do you call the 360 deal?
Yeah, well, she got all these endorsements, and she got all this product placement and all this stuff. So, you know, she getting a bag, you know, outside of her performance with Lil Murder. But, you know, she go to feed him a chocolate-covered strawberry. We found out he's allergic to strawberries. And Rome takes a picture of it and posts it on social media. So we already know. We already know she's going to catch some hands for that when she get home.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she's going to catch some hands for that. Poor girl. But anyway, you know, so they go out and they perform Lil Murder's new song or whatever the case may be. And, you know, they both do their thing, you know. The pole princess and the trap prince, you know, they do their thing or whatever. And they actually are a good combination, you know, and this is something that you don't see a lot in hip hop. You know, maybe back in the day, you would see stuff like this where, you know, you would have kind of like a tag team duel type deal. So I really like this element that they're bringing to the table where, you know, she's kind of his own video girl, and she goes everywhere with him, you know, in performances and stuff. She's in the video, she goes on the performance with him. So I think they really have good potential for them to be a large artist. You know, she's doing her pole dancing and her video dancing, and, you know, Lil Murder's gonna blow up, especially when you get on that track that DJ Never Scared keep trying to get him on.
Hey, was that? I think that was DJ Never Scared is down south somewhere in Atlanta. I think that was Meg.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
that's the track that he keeps trying to get Lil Murder to get on. And once Lil Murder get on that track with Megan Thee Stallion, he really gonna blow up. He really gonna blow up because you see that the girls are coming out for him, the guys are coming out for Mississippi. It's a win-win. It's a win-win when you add Megan Thee Stallion to that. That's just gonna blow up both of their careers. More so,
I mean, she was on some behind the scene joints. You know,
I think that in that last scene that was Megan Thee Stallion. Crystal asked me about that too. I said, I think it's Megan Thee Stallion.
She goes behind the scene joints. I can point Megan out from anywhere.
Yeah, so we'll see what's going to come of that, but I think her and Lil Murder going to end up doing a track together. So we'll see how that's going to work out. Mercedes pulled up to this apartment in the sky. She's the Jefferson. She pulled up to the Jefferson's house.
Girl, IROC, what she was?
That was a Firebird.
Firebird.
Trans Am. Yeah,
they all the same.
And so a little lady come out and give her a COVID test. Those are not instant result COVID tests, though. But I don't know.
Me either.
Did you see that? Did you see that Gucci tiger bag she had?
Yeah, she had a Gucci bag. You know, she had the dress for the part. She looked good.
Yeah, she had the hip. Mercedes looked good. I ain't gonna lie. She looking good.
She was looking real good. So she pulled up to the penthouse, and her daughter calls her. Her daughter calls her up, and she was like, "Mom, when are you going to get back the dance thing? You know, when you going to get the dance thing back jumping off?" And she says, "I'm working on it right now. I'm actually at work right now. I'll call you later." And so that's when we see Terricka's other mama pass out on the couch drunk.
Yep, in the background.
So we knew right there that there's a problem with that. So Mercedes, she goes into this penthouse and it's beautiful. I mean, it's laid out, it's decked out, it's nice. And she sees, a little bottle of champagne on ice. She go fix her a glass, and she take her a little selfie. And she was like, "Damn, I'm acting like Keyshawn now." And the wife comes out, Farrah. Farrah and Mercedes are kind of like sister wives,
I don't know why I thought this was a dope scene, but I thought this whole thing was.
I thought it was too.
Yeah, I thought it was a dope scene.
She was a little rude to Mercedes, though.
At first,
yeah, I guess you could say that she probably
she's well within her right, kind of though, right?
Yeah, she was well within her right, but at the same time, you agreed to it. I mean, you agreed to it.
She did. I mean, I think she agreed to it because she know where her bread is buttered.
Yeah, she didn't have no choice.
She know where her bread is buttered. You either leave him or you keep the money and let him do whatever it is he want to do.
Yep. But we see he kind of got a thing for, chocolate girls. Farrah, she's not a bad looking girl, whatever. She ain't no Mercedes, but, she's not a bad looking girl too. So, they kind of sizing each other up and trying to say, well, I see why he chose you, or I see why he's married to you type deal. So, both of, and Mercedes, I have to give it to her. She remained professional. She remained professional. She didn't act hood. She didn't do anything. She kind of just maintained her composure. She just allowed the situation to be what it was, because it was kind of awkward, for your wife to be here.
Yeah, but it's like
they come out with all your papers for her to sign.
But you know what though? It kind of shows
they had to make sure that it was legit.
It kind of shows that the wife is the brains of the operation, because she the one had all the contract, all the NDAs and everything. You signed.
Yeah, and I think the wife being there was kind of just like reassuring that everything is legit. Like you said, that it was okay with your wife. They just had this reassurance or whatever. They gave a moment for the wife to kind of scope out everything, get a feel, make sure the signatures are signed. Hey, my husband probably only wanted, he's only going after the what, but let me make sure these papers are signed so you can shut the hell up, just in case it decides to blow up or something like that. Sign here, sign there. If this goes wrong, you get nothing. Yep. Whatever. You lose this condo, you lose the $10,000 a week, you get nothing. You getting paid $10,000 and you getting this condo, pretty much shut the hell up.
Yeah, big fact.
I think that we'll get to that scene in a minute. But so it's a little small talk. They're kind of getting to know each other and feeling each other out, feeling the situation out. And it was cool how they let Mercedes comment to the fact that we got a new coach. She was like, "You were different in normal light than you do in the club lights."
Kind of put it out there like, yep.
Yeah, we know it's a new actor. He's been recast. But it's going to be interesting to see where this goes, where this whole storyline goes, because that was unexpected. You're right, Miss Honey. It did give me a tease from Belly. Yes, she almost looked like the chick from Belly, too. Let me check her out on IMDb and see if this is the same girl, because she do kind of remind me of old girl from Belly.
What girl from Belly?
That's not Keisha, bro.
That ain't Keisha.
That's not
hell no, that ain't Keisha.
She do kind of look like her.
Hell no, that ain't Keisha.
No, Keisha like 6 feet tall, bro.
And like 4 times thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell no, that ain't Keisha. Man.
Anyway. But it was a dope scene though. So we get to the next scene where they're at the club, where I think it's after their performance or whatever the case. Pico pops up. I'm like, are you going on a tour with them? Is he like literally following them around from city to city? Like he shows up. I think they're in Memphis. at this point. And they're all at the bar, and old Wody ignorant ass is putting sanitizer on like it's lotion. Wody is putting sanitizer on. What's up, little dude?
What's up, y'all?
So Wody is putting on hand sanitizer like his whole lotion. He's like, I don't think that's how that works.
That's how you was putting on hand sanitizer?
Where?
Everywhere.
Hey, how you gonna jump here and call my bro out like that?
Because when the pandemic first started, you know that's how he was.
How you
What's
gonna
up,
come in
everybody? Happy Father's Day, Jack of Joy and Juggernaut. Happy
Thank
Father's
you.
Day, y'all.
I wouldn't put it
Thank
on my
you.
face though.
Now you wasn't putting it on your face, but boy, oh boy, you forget. You was telling me what your regimen or what you was doing every day.
So they sitting at the bar, right? They sitting at the bar, and Pico comes in, and he recognizes Big Tiki. He comes over to Big Tiki, Wody tells him that he ain't part of the gang anymore. He don't switch sides or whatever. Him and Lil Murder had a little falling out. They had a little altercation or whatever, and both of them sizing each other up. And Big Tiki was ready to jump right there. He was ready to put him down right there and there, or whatever the case may be. So we know that there's going to be problems, especially because one of Pico's henchmen or whatever he is, homeboys or whatever, made a comment about Lil Murder old lady, and he's like, that ain't his old lady or whatever. He's a hater. He is a straight hater.
Yeah.
He's like, that ain't his old lady. And when he get his next song out, Tricks and Trades or something like that, then you go owe me some money or whatever. Like, you constantly trying to put this man's sexuality on blast.
That's what I was getting ready to say. He was throwing hints. He's throwing those hints out there about him being bisexual or gay, whichever one he identifies as.
And he's just following him around everywhere just to create a ruckus. Like, yeah, it ain't gonna end well for Pico. So, Miss
Get him out of here. Where Ebony at? Just cut his water off.
Where Ebony at? Ebony
Cut his water off.
Cut Pico water off too, Ebony.
Yeah.
So he needs
Where
to
is Ebony?
Yeah,
He gonna end up like Montavious.
Yeah, well, no, we already got utilities disconnection notice put out for Derek. So now we sending one out for Pico.
He
So
passed due.
Yeah, they're past due notice at this point. Yeah. And so we see that Rome. We actually see that Rome picked up on that comment too. So now he's kind of put on like what's going on with this whole situation. So he's trying to figure out what's going on now. Which what they do ain't nobody else's business. So I don't even understand why they're trying to make a big deal out of it. But Pico needs to go. He's a problem.
Yes, he does need to go. I agree, 100%.
So we back to the condo.
Let's kill him someday.
We back to the condo, and they're just sitting around like they all good friends. Just visiting with each other. So I'm like, this is awkward. So Mercedes, she comments on the pictures.
Where it was going though.
She comments on the pictures of Coach that was on the wall. And he says, oh, yeah, Farrah took those pictures when she used to be a professional photographer. And she was like, I still am a photographer. And, he just kept trying to diminish her.
Yeah,
her
he kept trying to cut her down, man.
Yeah, she kept trying to put her down. And Mercedes picked up on it and was putting her down. And so she commented on it and she complimented her on it. And then she went and said what all she liked about the pictures or whatever. And it really turned Farrah on, where it impressed her. It impressed her. And so when
you was right the first time.
Yeah, that was the first time. That was the first thing that got her moist.
Yeah, you was right the first time. She was turned on.
Yeah, she was turned on by that. She said, I've never heard anyone describe my pictures like that before. And so, they're sitting there visiting with each other or whatever. And Coach comes back and, announces, he had good news from the phone call or whatever about his player that he's trying to sign. And, Mercedes is doing her job because part of her job is to cheer him on, do what she do, give him the Mercedes experience, and come to his games and be supportive and all that good stuff. So she's doing her job. And so you kind of get the feeling that the wife doesn't do that, per se, because she instantly wanted to excuse herself. She's like, well, let me get out of y'all bed. I'll see y'all.
I was trying to figure out why they're still married. Like, why? I'm not saying that he should be married to Mercedes, but they just didn't seem to even like each other a whole lot. I don't understand why they're married.
Yeah.
They probably got some type of agreement they got to do with money.
I don't know, I guess.
Or just for appearances. I want a badge on my arm. This is what you do. This is how you dress. This is how you act. This is when you speak. It's kind of like an arrangement almost. So you never know. It may come out, and it may come out that it's an arrangement with the wife too. So
it could.
You never know.
I take the Mercedes experience $10,000 a week. And a condo.
Yo, we were just saying. We
And
were
a
like,
condo.
Mercedes experience.
it was a
Ooh.
month is still a lot.
Mercedes experience.
$1,000 a week.
$10,000 a week.
40 G's a month.
Yeah.
40 G's a month.
Okay.
She paid.
And women, and I'm living for free, so that's basically
What
my
her
money.
1040 look like? I want to see what her tax. You know what? That's crazy.
Jeez.
That's nuts.
I don't know. Maybe she have to file as a 1099.
But what he probably does, he probably put it on payroll.
And I'm sorry. What team is he coaching that he can pay
That's what I was just
$10,000
gonna say.
a
What
week?
team is he coaching where he can throw around
He
this
can
kind of money?
pay $10,000 a week.
That's big bag. That's big bags right
That's
there.
big
And
bags.
you paying for the condo.
How much is it a year?
Coaches don't make that type of money.
Well, that's 40 racks a month.
Yeah. Let me see.
You do the math.
Yeah, that's 40 racks a month.
4 times 12 at the zeros. Just
Yeah, that's
crazy.
500,000 a year.
So
Damn,
what,
she paid.
that is nuts. Like, oof.
That's what you call a professional entanglement.
Maybe he was a player before that.
That's a 1099
Maybe he was a player. Maybe he was a football player or whatever
He
player
said a
before that,
1099 entanglement.
and he still got that money. So we gonna say that it's possible.
Yeah, and I'm sure that like she's on payroll. Like it looks like he's probably got with all those contracts and stuff. She's on payroll. Like it's not like here go my. He's probably funneling her through whatever company he got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's right, Miss Honey. It is a professional entanglement.
He probably runs a management company. He probably runs a management company. You're right.
Oh Lord, Miss Honey.
He could have been an old coach.
I didn't even know you were like that, Miss Honey.
Miss Honey.
Miss Honey. Really? Ooh, I'm not gonna put that comment on the screen.
No.
Y'all have to read that in the watch back. So
Jesus Christ.
She gets ready to excuse herself, and coach is like, no, don't go nowhere yet. I want you to see this Mercedes experience.
See this one thing that you like to do.
I want you to do that one thing where you take your leg and it's there, and bam, it's there.
I had to get up and say that.
He was super excited to show her the Mercedes experience, and baby, when she showed her the Mercedes experience, broke down shoulder and all, she still put that work in.
Damn.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
Mercedes got up there on that phone, and she was doing her thing till that gummy bear started calling. She was doing her thing till the gummy bear started calling, and she still was doing her thing. Man, she got there on that pole. She worked the hell out that damn pole, and you see where she was grabbing her shoulder, so her shoulder is still bothering her. But she still was able to get it off because I thought, oh God, I hope she don't have another accident.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, please don't fall again, child, girl.
There's a couple of pounds left in there. That's what it. Why do you come?
I don't know.
Please don't fall when $10K a week is on the line.
Right, this is a paycheck right here. Now you got to pull this off. You better pull whatever little strength you got left and get this off because you got to get this bag.
Snap his fucking fingers again.
Yeah, we got to get this bag right now. So you just got to suck it up a little bit and itch on through it. She does her thing, and you can see the wife is just mesmerized. The wife is just like she is in trance. Like, damn, I see why he's paying her $10K a week for this. And so
I was in trance.
When she got off that pole and she was stabbing him, we seen him.
I ain't gonna lie. You know how I feel about Mercedes. I was shocked. I had to sit up. I had to sit up in the bed. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Yep. I was reaching my pocket.
I keep telling y'all be sleeping on my girl Mercedes. Don't be sleeping on her. Y'all was all caught up with Mississippi last season. Don't be sleeping on Mercedes.
He all caught up in that Rogan's home. He all caught up in the Telecheck's home. He was all caught up in that Telecheck hole. I bet you that Telecheck hole can't do nothing like that.
No, she can't.
He said that Telecheck hole.
She can't.
That Western Union hole can't do none of that shit. That Mercedes experience.
Man, you threw it up in the air to turn into sunshine.
That's what she was doing. That's why she was crying. Look, that's why she was upset by getting that $300 at the end of the night. She's like, do you know what they're Mercedes experience is worth.
Man, I don't know if it's worth 10K a week, but it's worth something.
It's worth it. She put it down. So she goes to Strata Coach, and she starts undressing him or whatever, and shit. The wife like, shit, I want some too.
Right. The wife was like, listen, I want some of this. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. And they both look sharp. Mercedes looks sharp. Coach,
right. Mercedes and but you're right, but
I thought Mercedes will get up. Honestly, I thought she was
right. I thought Mercedes was gonna be like, hell nah.
So let me ask you this: do you think it was a trap? Do you think that was playing from the beginning?
No,
I don't think so.
No,
you don't.
It's either one of the two. It's either one of the two gonna happen. Either Farrah and Mercedes gonna cut Coach out.
Yep.
Or Farrah gonna learn the tricks of the trade and cash Mercedes out.
I think Farrah and Mercedes gonna cut Coach out. I think they're gonna build a friendship.
I agree too. But I do also agree with you too, Marvin. That I think she's gonna teach her. She's gonna teach her those pole tricks. She's gonna teach her how to work the pole.
Either way, in the words of Future, I got these red bottoms on. Life is good.
Yep. Both of them, they about to be sister wives. That's
10K a week. Yeah, you getting your back cracked. Hey, come on through.
But she just said, the wife even said, you get more. The wife said, you get more than I do, and I lay up under them every week. So
right, facts.
Mercedes gonna train her.
But
Mercedes
again,
gonna give her training on how to get her some more money.
But again, though, that was that conversation we were just having when we said that, Mercedes was putting her on game, because Mercedes was like, shit, both of us is hoes.
Yep.
Like, let's keep it a buck. Both of us hoes.
I got to see that part again. I don't think I watched it good enough. I think I might have missed something.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it.
Right. Yeah.
I think I missed something too.
Yeah.
I'm sure
y'all need to watch it again. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, just to make sure, everything happened the way we said it happened. Just
I'm sure.
You gotta make sure that we're recording correctly. Yeah.
We gotta watch it.
Fellas. I think we need to watch that. Yeah, I think we need another recap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Crystal shaking her head at us. Come on now, Crystal. You know the Mercedes experience was lit.
I said that. I said that.
It is. I ain't even gonna lie. It is. And she's an exotic dancer. Like, she's just not a stripper. She's an exotic dancer.
Let's talk about it, because me and Marvin were talking about this earlier off camera. We were talking about this new P Valley is it's damn near Pornhub. Yeah, we got whole.
After the last episode, I was like, "Hey, yo, we doing too much."
They're pulling out dicks and we're butt bone ass.
I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
I was like, wait, what? I thought that when he threw her the brick. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
make it sure to do.
Yeah, but I thought they had to show the whole. You know what I'm saying? The whole.
Wait a minute.
Why not? They had to show the whole John. You know what I mean? It was disturbing.
It was very disturbing.
Why was it disturbing? Y'all not disturbed
because we watching TV.
Y'all not disturbed when they show women's breasts. So why is it disturbing that we looking at a penis?
They ain't showing her.
That's that double standard. That's that double standard.
Ain't no double standard. Titties and uterus are murder chest. They ain't showing her.
No, that's
no. That's the same thing. Lil Murder show his chest. Mercedes show hers.
Exactly.
No, it is not the same thing.
Why is not? One bigger than the other. Why is
not the same thing? Y'all know it.
A dick and titties are not the same thing.
But what I'm saying is, if we have women nudity, why we can't have male nudity?
We're not getting the whole Vaj shot, so it's not like we're not getting the Vaj.
So what?
We just getting.
So what?
You can't sit here and tell me that Uncle Clifford could pull out his whole John in front of the TV and it's okay.
Why not?
Oh nah.
Anyway, this new
problem.
This new P Valley is lit.
We had
Uncle Clifford ass hanging out on the pole.
I don't know.
Yeah, we did. I was like, yo, why Uncle Clifford? I was like, yo, my Uncle Clifford getting low,
So-
man. I didn't want to see this. I ain't signed up for this.
So
Oh,
we're
man.
going on.
Look. See,
Here go Miss Honey. Oh my God.
This Honey is something
Exactly,
different.
Miss Honey. Exactly.
No, exactly nothing. Don't fall for that, Miss Honey.
Exactly. Shoot,
Oh my
last
God,
week I had
Miss
to
Honey.
rewind because I was like, did Uncle Clifford just pull out his what? I had to rewind and look again.
man, listen, I'm not.
But you know what? I think that was a microphone. I think that was a microphone.
I ain't looked that good enough to see if it was
Me neither.
There wasn't no
I
damn
was like, hey,
microphone.
yo.
No, I think it really was a microphone because he was
No, it
cool
wasn't.
prior to. Yes,
It
it was.
wasn't.
Yes,
Now
it
it
was.
might not have been it might have been a prosthetic, but it wasn't no microphone. It was a penis. Now it might not have been his actual penis, but it was a penis.
Irregardless, too much.
Well, anyway.
No, it's not. I want more. We want more. We want more.
Hey,
From the looks of it, you're going to get plenty more.
Get out of here, Miss Honey. You got more today.
no shaft shot. No.
Got more
So
today.
Brittany is back in Atlanta. She called her husband to find out when her husband coming home. Her
She
husband
didn't
ain't
just go on to
coming
mail
home.
them divorce papers.
She didn't mail divorce papers. Sunshine, I ain't never coming home. Tell your mama I ain't never coming home.
Exactly.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. I ain't never coming home because Andre ain't coming back. Stop
not.
calling for him.
Hey, yo, Pop, I ain't never coming home.
Stop calling for him because he ain't coming back. He's up out of here. So he informs Brittany that he has to stay around because they haven't finalized the estate yet. He's got all these reasons why he needs to stay in Chuckalisa. He ain't coming back. She's like, well, look, I got a job for you. My father needs someone to litigate his hedge fund. He's like, with all due respect, I'm not interested. I need to stay here and see this through. So that was her saying goodbye to her husband right there because he ain't coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So we switch back to the condo and they having a whole wild things on the stage of the stripper pole. They having a full-blown threesome. And I was here for that. And I wanted to see
My
some
man,
more.
Coach.
So you was here for that,
My
but
man,
we don't want
Coach.
to see we can't see
My
no
man,
dick.
Coach.
We good with us.
That's what I'm talking about. My man, Coach. Let's get straight to business, Coach. Let's get straight to
Whatever.
business, Coach.
Coach was handling his business until that gummy bear started calling
my
again.
man, Coach.
That gummy bear started calling again, and Mercedes like, what the
Being a
Let me
hater.
go see what's going on. And
Being
so
a
it's
hater.
Jesse on the phone, calling her, let her know that, look, I just stopped your daughter. She underage driving, and the registered owner of the vehicles in the back seat drunk and passed out. Like either somebody need to come pick her up, or they both get ready to go spend the night in jail. So I wondered if Mercedes did that mess up Mercedes' money. She had to leave go get her daughter. I wondered did that mess up her money, or did she?
I think they got a piece of what they got to look for.
Of what's to come. Of what's to come.
Actually, it was Mercedes' favorite because now, it was just one. Now it's two. She might need 15,000.
You're right about that. She might need to ask for. She might need to renegotiate the terms.
You need to let me do negotiations. We need 15,000.
Right.
It was all 20. Good. It was just you.
No, I need 20. I need 20.
We might need 15.
Ain't no 15. Ain't no 15. I need 20 because the wife wasn't part of the agreement.
I'm just saying. I'm here for it though. Let's make the negotiations. We need to make that happen a little bit more often, like in every episode.
So we switched to out back at the club. I don't know if they're still at Big Frida's club or if they're at another club right now. I think they're at another club right now, but they're in the parking lot. And here come Pico, the groupie, shows up again. There's a chick out there hollering for a little murder. I mean, she just hollering murder. Like she thirsty as hell. Like she hollering for a little murder. The murder's in the hearse. Mississippi, of course, she all on the gram, she on the live and showing everybody what's going on or whatever. And Big Zeke and Pico get into an argument. Basically, Pico told the girl that was hollering for a little murder, like, you ain't his type. He don't want you. And so, Big Zeke don't have enough of it. They started letting them hands fly. But,
right.
He should have just punched him in the face one good time. Punched him in the mouth or something. That headlock, that wasn't working for me.
Yeah.
He should have led with that. Should he, Marvin? He should have led with that first, right?
You already know me. If you out here go down, I'm cracking that jaw.
He did that jaw crack first. Yep.
I body slam you ass.
Yep. And then body slam his ass on that concrete. That would have shut his mouth.
Yeah. If I punch you and put you on the pavement, you're out of here.
Yeah, you're up out of here. So they tussling or whatever. Pico was getting the best of Big Zeke. Then Big Zeke got on, and he got the he got his little shots in or whatever case may be. A little murder jump out the hearse, drag him in or whatever. He would get off me, I'm all right. Get off me.
Xavier is funny.
Rome was like, security needs security.
But Xavier is right.
Security needs security. Get his ass whooped. Marvin, did Big Z get his ass whooped?
Yeah, he got his ass whooped for a little bit, man.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped.
He got his ass whooped. Like, I can understand taking over the fight, taking back over the fight and handling your business, but yeah, you got your ass whooped, bro. You supposed to be security. You were supposed to dispatch that shit ASAP.
So you got the girls back at the club. They're watching Keyshawn's live stream, and Juniper, she's like, Keyshawn keep foolishness up everywhere she go. So if they see it, Derek gonna see it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So that's gonna be part of the ass whooping next week that she get too. Is like, this is why I didn't want you to go on this tour, because you got here with these hoodlums and look what happened and all this stuff.
You got them gutter.
Yeah, I'm
so let's
sick
go back to so back at the club. Russian roulette is in the bathroom stall. Her period is on.
That was nasty.
That was
TMI, bro.
Here come Phoenix. Jean Grey gives her a tampon and take care of yourself.
What's the deal with her? She's like into the voodoo stuff too, right? She kind of like into.
I already told y'all last week. She's Jean Grey.
She's giving me sinister vibes, bro.
Yeah, she's like creepy. Like she's not sexy. Like she's creepy. Like she scares the shit out of me.
She's like a whole walking zombie or something. She's creepy.
Yeah, she's scared the hell out of me, bro. Like I just like.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with this whole storyline, but I don't like it. I don't like her. I don't like it. I don't like the way she looks.
I don't like the way she looks. I don't like they could just need to eliminate her like completely out of the whole thing. I don't like it at all. I'm with you 100%.
And them blue eyes or them gray eyes or silver eyes contacts and shit that she wearing. Yeah, she's the Phoenix. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't like it.
That voodoo bitch here again.
That voodoo bitch. Maybe she's Creole.
She got a Creole accent, or it's like a French.
Maybe she's Creole. Maybe she's Creole, but I don't know. I don't too much care about her too. But again, we see all Uncle Clifford's rules are being broken in this one night, this one episode. All of his rules are being broken. Now she's doing coke. Now they're doing drugs in the club.
It's a reason for it.
So now you got drugs, you got solicitation, and you got titties and tequila going on.
And prostitution.
I said solicitation.
Yeah.
It's a reason for it though. It's a reason for Uncle Clifford to regain back control and back ownership or become the majority owner of the Pink.
So you think this is what's going to push Autumn up out of there? This is how you're going to push Autumn up out of there?
I think I don't think that this was his plan, but I think that this is it's going to happen. I don't think it was the plan though, because this was kind of like
whisper inside.
It might have been the plan. It might have been planned because
of the Marvel Universe, Miss Honey. She is Siren.
Who picked these girls? Wasn't it Mercedes and Uncle Clifford?
Actually, it was Mercedes and Autumn.
Yeah, because Mercedes didn't
pick thickness.
Yeah, she did pick Big Thickness.
Only person she picked, Big Thickness. Such a nice lady, such a beautiful lady. She just picked Thickness.
That's what's his name's either wife or girlfriend for real.
They
Diamond.
engaged. They engaged. She got a baby on the way. She got a baby on the way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
was she on Love and Hip Hop or something? She was on one of them shows, wasn't she?
I don't watch it, so I don't know. I really can't help out with that though.
I hadn't watched it in a long time, but I think she's from one of those type shows. She's from one of those shows or whatever.
I hope it don't go that way where they was planning in there in order to disrupt shit the way that they are. I hope it's not written that way, because then I'm gonna be pissed off. But I think that this is going to be a way for Uncle Clifford to get back in and gain back majority owner, because Autumn gonna realize she's in over her head, and instead of losing all of the Pink,
I think
she's going to give the majority owner to Uncle Clifford and let him handle it and still keep some type of ownership.
She's realizing that now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially
that's why she gave him the extra 15%.
Right, but I think now it's going to be even worse though. There's going to be so much going on that she ain't gonna know about and she gonna be able to control. And Uncle Clifford can control.
Oh no, she ain't got no control because you saw that. You saw that episode when he was out for his birthday. When Uncle Clifford didn't show up, she didn't know what to do. Like,
nothing.
Everything
She
was
had
out.
no idea.
They didn't have no DJ. They were burning up the chicken wings. She couldn't control the crowd.
She said, "I'm gonna call security." She said, "Uncle Clifford ain't here."
Yep.
Exactly. So I think this is how
Uncle Clifford run that club. He truly does run that club. And so, speaking of Uncle Clifford get out on the pole. I'm like, what the hell going on? Uncle Clifford got pole work. So the club is lit. The club is lit.
I like that polo shirt.
Thank you.
The club is lit. They going in. And so Whisper and Russian Roulette come out and they work the pole. They got a good teamwork, but I still don't think they're good. I don't think they're still as good as Trinity. Trinity was good too, but I don't know. I guess because I don't like neither one of them. I don't like
Trinity was better.
But they were working the hell out their goddamn pole. And she was swinging on the damn monkey bars and shit. They were working the hell out their goddamn pole.
Oh, they get busy though.
They will get busy.
I wasn't as entertained, like you said, as with Trinity, and then maybe it is because I ain't crazy about them. But
I think that's what
I
it
also
is.
feel like it seemed like they weren't. I don't know. They weren't as polished. It was like, yes, they have the talent, but they don't have the polish.
They don't work the crowd.
Like what they call it.
They don't work the crowd as good as Trinity did. You know, Trinity.
Trinity took you slow. Like they jump right into it. It's like boom, boom, boom. But Trinity,
Trinity was a whole experience.
They were experienced, yeah.
Yeah, there was a whole experience.
Exactly.
And this is just kind of like
they played off each other, and they played off each other as well.
Yeah,
they played off each other as well. So I think they were. I guess because they had chemistry, they were all friends. These heifers, they
used to practice. Remember, they would practice.
They would practice together. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Miss Honey, Gidget, Mississippi, and Mercedes, the Trinity.
The Trinity, yeah.
Right. And it was kind of like
it was almost like
I don't like about this girl.
With Trinity, it was like almost like a fantasy, almost like, you know, I mean, if that makes sense. Like it was smooth. It basically sold itself. Like you was mesmerized by that shit.
Yeah,
definitely.
You know, and then you see this and you just like, man, wow, these motherfuckers hood, but I'm gonna throw this money up.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this money up though.
Oh yeah, y'all definitely gonna lose all y'all money. I know that.
Crystal, you tell how much we spent at the Brink last night?
Hey, we lost the brick last night.
Yeah, we spent a brick last night.
Y'all spent a brick. I spent y'all money.
I'm reading the text. The text. He like, yeah, I got more money. I'm like, well, let's get in the paint then.
Yeah, we
spent a brick at the Pink last night, Crystal.
Let's get in the paint.
Yeah, that's y'all money.
We ain't spending on the moles though. We ain't spending on the moles. We spent the
That's it, Miss Honey. They told it. Yeah, Trinity told a story. Yeah,
they did.
There you go. Yeah.
And they played off of it.
Yeah.
And like Xavier said, they practiced. They had a choreographed routine.
Yeah.
They practiced, and they played off each other's strengths. So I think they were better performers. Now these girls, they got skills, but they just got pole work skills or whatever. They ain't even appealing to the crowd. All they want is to throw the money up. And I think the whole purpose of them. Another thing I don't like, and y'all can argue with me, when she flashed her titties at the end, it's like you're going against the house. You already don't got paid. Now you're trying to get more money in your pockets, but you're really going against the house when you do shit like that because.
And I'm really surprised.
Out on that though.
I'm surprised let her off with a warning. Like I'm really surprised that he didn't, because she's new. Like he don't owe her nothing. He don't have no bond with her. Like I'm really surprised.
That 30 days in. He should put her ass up out of there because you're going against the house. You're really trying to show the other girls up and like, well, we the only reason.
Well, when they found out she in the boom boom room giving blowjobs, and remember before the pandemic, before murder night, she wouldn't have got away with that because remember Big L used to watch the cameras while Diamond did security.
Yep.
That wouldn't have slid past them.
That's what's missing. They ain't got nobody watching them cameras now.
Yeah, that wouldn't have slid past them.
Yep. Especially when she pushed that chair off camera, somebody would have came to see what was going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right about that. So Duffy pulls up out back. He still got a truck full of okra / oxy or whatever. He crying over Gidget. So I think we're gonna get our Trinity back, y'all, because they kept talking about her in this episode. So I think we're gonna get Gidget back. I think after Uncle Clifford fired these hoes that's ruining his club, I think.
Well, see now, I mean, I know I'm jumping ahead, but the problem now is they can't fire. Yeah, they can't fire because Big L know that she know. And remember, he's doing all that. He's working with Dusty behind Uncle Clifford's back.
That's true.
So she sort of got she got them in a stranglehold now.
Yeah, I forgot about that because she did see that at the end. I think I kind of like Big Bone as a new DJ, but she's another one that's kind of going against the house. So these new girls are coming in.
They're sloppy.
That's what I'm going to say. These new girls are coming in. They're creating problems because all the rest of the girls got along with each other. They really didn't compete with one another. They kind of worked together and made this money together. You got Big Bone up in the DJ booth twerking on the wall. But I kind of like her as the DJ, though. I think that's a good. I think that's a good market.
Xavier said they can't fire
to have a female DJ. To have a female DJ, I kind of like that.
That is a good point, Xavier. You're right. They can't fire her, but they can't kill her.
We know that they're capable. We know that they're capable. And what goes on in
somebody else
paradise room?
Somebody else wants 7 pounds of weight pulled out their shoulder.
Yeah. So we see you're so stupid. But I agree, Crystal. I'm surprised Uncle Clifford let that slide. I'm very surprised he let that slide, especially with them being new. Like I would have expected him to kind of pull her to the side and have some words with her behind that.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes out back and they meet Duffy, and she comments about, oh, all the stripper moves or whatever. You must be fucking a stripper. And whatever, so she kind of take a little liking to Duffy or whatever. So you think they're gonna hook up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about her pulling that switchblade out. Talking about you got something in your teeth. Let me get it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That
was a shot at ass.
They hooked up that night.
Y'all would have shot her ass. You ain't pulling that motherfucking switchblade out your boot.
And pulling in my mouth.
I think she birthed the baby that night.
Yeah,
she birthed the baby that night.
Another baby that night. Yeah.
Exactly. She birthed the baby that night. Yep. That's what I think.
She did.
I'm just saying. She did. I'm telling you. Crystal, don't laugh. Don't laugh. She birthed.
Crystal, if you don't know, we have to tell you offset what burping the baby is.
Yeah,
I get it. I think I get it. I'm a little, I'm a little smart.
Baby.
I think I get it.
Yeah.
She gonna say she a little smart. You a whole teacher. Knock it.
No, let me tell you, because they went away from the scene, so we don't even know what happened with that. The guy just went away from it after she pretty much stabbed him in the mouth, and I was just like, oh yeah, she birthed the baby. He was all for it too. After he was just crying and going through whatever he was going through, and Big L was like, yo, chill, man, and whatever.
So we get to Mercedes is at the house and they got Shell in the tub, and she's spraying her, hosing her down, trying to get her sober up. And man, that lady looked bad in the tub. That lady looked terrible.
That was a nice tub.
It was a nice tub.
Well, they got a nice house.
Yeah. But we learned so much in that scene. Oh my God. Who want to break that scene down? Yo, we learned a lot in that.
But some of that we already knew though, didn't we?
Parts of we knew the initial parts of it. What we learned was the backstory, and we also learned the truth. The truth is, which I don't like where they're going with this character. I don't like what they're doing with the character. They made her a drunk, just like they did with Tariq grandma over in Power. Just all of a sudden now she's got a drinking problem and she's just a falling down drunk. Then last season, her interactions with Mercedes was, this is my child. This is my daughter. My daughter. I'm the one who picks her up off the bathroom floor when she's crying when you don't come. Now we learned the lady didn't even want the girl. That the only reason why she's caring for her is because her husband's last wish was take care of my child. And so when she made that comment about, you think I like looking at my husband's mistake every day? Like we learned
that was wow, bro. And that child heard that. So now this child don't got no father, dead and gone. The mother that she does have don't really want her. And the mama that she wants to be with
is too busy out here twerking to realize that, you know, my child needs me. Even though Mercedes is not truly focused on her number one priority, which should be trying to get her daughter back, but she's trying to work towards that because she don't got no money. She don't got a stable situation to go to a judge and say, I want my child back. So she's trying to make her situation better, but it just ain't happening fast enough. And I think this little girl is going to get out of control and start.
I was gonna say that, CG. I was definitely gonna say that. I can sense a resentment coming for everybody.
Yeah.
Because she even made the statement that she made to Mercedes in the kitchen when she was just like, that's so typical you, ain't nothing but excuses.
Yeah, because the little girl was speaking knowledge. She was like, listen, you ain't stayed 15. Like, I get that you were 15 when you had me and you didn't have no choice, but you have choices now. Like this, they weren't gonna give a stripper a baby, ain't gonna work. And she keeps saying you keep using this excuse over and over again, but this shit ain't working for you.
This ain't gonna work, right?
Yeah.
So I definitely think Terricka is gonna be going down the rabbit hole. I'm sorry to say it, but I can see some resentment coming up, and they may
start doing the same. But you know what? They say history repeats itself. What's going to happen is this little girl gonna be out here start twerking and doing stuff, and you know she gonna end up doing her thing. We got a girl at the club that is trying to give a customer a lap dance. I'm gonna tell you her name in a second. It always picks at me about knowing the stripper's name.
Well, we know you. Yeah, you know their names. You study it well.
She's not one of my favorites though, but she's all right. She can give me a lap dance.
Exactly. You know the whole club. You know everybody. You can give you a lap dance. See,
we in the whole club. Getting the paint.
You know the whole club.
I don't like what you try to say.
You got one of the girls that's trying to give a customer a lap dance, and he wants some sloppy toppy. He want to know what that mouth do.
Because he said his homeboy told him it's somebody in there, and that's what's gonna get. But that's what I'm saying. She gonna get caught up, but then she's gonna play her whole card with Big L, and Big L is gonna be the one that's gonna be like Uncle, like he gonna have to go to Uncle Clifford to beg her to, beg him to keep her job.
Yep. So that's what's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Probably come out next episode, probably. But Uncle Clifford and Autumn are back in our back office, and they're having a conversation about well, actually, you see two scenes happening at the same time because you see Andre sent Autumn a text checking in on the offer. So they've taken the offer now from $500,000 to $1 million, and she's still turning it down. And Corbin's like, this bitch got life fucked up. She turning $1 million down.
She said she need 10.
She said she need 10. She said she ain't settling for no less than 10. Than 10.
Miss Honey funny.
Damn, yeah, I didn't know Miss Honey act like this. I did not know Miss Honey act like this. This is
whole wood band the dragon.
I like this version of you, Miss Honey.
Y'all be sleeping on Miss Honey.
Miss Honey, I like this version of you. I didn't know you act like this. I love it.
They want that Georgia dome.
That Georgia dome.
Y'all stupid.
Let me find a roulette of hair doctor for real. She's that pig performing surgery.
I'm gonna keep my comments for backstage.
We gotta go ahead and jump in that chat with Miss Honey. I got to jump in
before I start going in.
Miss Honey, they don't even know, do they?
Let his throat go.
Uncle Clifford tells Autumn, Autumn is pretty much trying to school Uncle Clifford like, "Lo, we can get this money." But Uncle Clifford like, "Well, where are these girls gonna go?" So you see that he's really fixed on making sure that these girls are straight. So she's like, "Why would you even be concerned about that?" But my thing is, you're getting $3.1 million. You can go open another club.
That's if they make the offer. They ain't offered that kind of money yet.
Yeah, right. And so, Andre and Corbin are having a conversation. And it's just like I said, Crystal.
You did. We talked about this last week. We did.
Andre's going to run for mayor, and I'm here for it. But I'm wondering what kind of problem that's going to prevent or present itself for this whole casino deal, because Andre didn't want the casino, right? Or did
he was trying to make the deal. The only reason why he backed out of the deal was because of Haley.
Because he didn't overbid her because he could have.
No, but remember, even before that,
he needed permission to go over 250 though.
Yeah, remember, even before that, he didn't play all the cards he was dealt because he was falling for Haley.
That's right. Initially, that's what he was there for, was for the casino. You're right. Yeah. So Corbin's money long enough, obviously, to float his campaign. So Corbin is offering to finance his campaign if he runs against his brother. So that's going to be interesting. And I think Andre's going to win, and I want to see that.
I think Andre going to end up being divorced. That's what.
That's them papers on.
Oh yeah, that's a wrap right there.
Yeah, Chris already sent the divorce.
I feel so bad for his wife though. His wife faced and bruised up from the mask, and that just shows another thing of the reality. Like, man, like, bruh, wearing a mask. I mean, it don't compare to that, but I mean, y'all as the guys, y'all have to wear masks too, man. Do you know how bad that broke your beard off, bro? Like that wasn't a good look.
It destroyed my beard.
Yeah,
it destroyed. Like, man, I had split ends. I had to cut it down and keep cutting it. I'm like, it sucked.
It was bad. Crystal, why are you making that face of disgust?
What?
It was bad. You know what? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's the problem? Why are you looking so disgusted?
With them Tom Fords. With them Tom Fords. Let me get them Tom Fords.
Why are you looking so disgusted?
Are y'all really sitting here mad because did he really say that the mask gave his beard split ends though?
It most
definitely What's up with them Tom Fords?
Like
them Tom Fords.
Like it's.
I'd have had these glasses for months. Calm down.
Like
I'll talk to you about them Tom Fords later on. I ain't know about them Tom Fords.
I've had these on for months. That means that you haven't been paying attention to what I have on my face.
Whatever.
I've been wearing these for months.
No, you had the Gucci's on.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did not. So we're at the next scene where Lil Murder is coming home to the hotel and all his groupies is following him in to the hotel. Like, where's security at? Because these people have too much.
Remember that's how security got his ass whooped.
Oh, that's right.
That was security got his ass whooped.
Security's in there healing up. Security's in there healing up.
What's good? What's good?
So
hey, what's up, Kiwan?
So Keyshawn comes out and she gives Lil Murder a kiss and pretty much run the groupies away or whatever the case may be. You see Rome sticking his head at the door too. He trying to peep what's going on. So he's trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, shit, you should know what's going on. They're in a room with 2 double beds. You should already know what's up.
Well, nah, that don't mean nothing, but that's neither here nor there.
I say that don't necessarily mean anything.
No.
I guess.
Cassidy said why he get double beds. One to sleep on, the other was get
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You don't want to sleep in a mess. You don't want to sleep in a mess.
Who got the wet spot?
Y'all know y'all.
Who gets the wet spot?
Right. I forgot. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we don't want to sleep on wet sheets. I got it. We don't want to sleep on wet sheets. I understand.
It gets cold.
You know what I'm saying? Retro. See, I was going to say something. I ain't even going to say it.
You're professional. He put the towels down. Never mind.
I don't even know where I'm at right now. I don't even know where I'm at. Okay, yeah. So Lil Murder, she's down there greasing his scalp.
With that Miss Hunt, with that what was it?
Mississippi oil.
You said Miss Honey, the Miss Honey oil?
The Miss Honey oil, yeah. Y'all got us all worked
right. You said the Miss Honey oil. You mean the Mississippi oil?
The Mississippi oil, yeah. That's because she just mentioned in the chat, she said you needed some of that Mississippi oil for your beard.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what he needs.
Yeah, we need some of that hair cream.
Needed some of that hair cream, man.
Yeah, that hair cream.
Real.
Y'all terrible.
Put this on your face.
Y'all wild.
Y'all are terrible. I don't think.
Oh man, bro.
Yeah, put some of this cream on your face.
I don't think I'm old enough for this conversation tonight. I don't think I'm old enough for this.
Get some of that cream.
Whatever you at, old enough, you agree to shave.
Hey, you probably said you needed some of that hair cream for your beard. Like, yes, indeed, yeah.
That's silly.
For real, man.
Miss Honey's oil butter.
That's right. It sounds better, Miss Honey. Miss
Yeah,
Honey's
it does
oil.
sound better, Miss Honey.
I buy that too. Let me get that.
Yeah, let me get some of that Miss Honey's oil.
No comment at all. No comment.
I'm not commenting on that one. I'm not touching that.
I'm going to say no comment at
I'm
all.
not touching that. I kind of get Miss Honey personality, so I'm not touching that. I ain't touching that. That's gonna go way left.
A hot washcloth. That's right. A hot washcloth.
Oh my God.
Oh man, it's much better though since I lost the mask, man. Shit.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
The beard is much better after you get some of Miss Honey's oil on it. All right.
You know what?
So Keyshawn is oiling Lil Murder's head or whatever, and they talking, and Lil Murder is finally pulls out one of these postcards that he's been gathering up, and he's writing a letter to Uncle Clifford. And you know, Keyshawn picks up the card. She's like, "You gonna send this to somebody?" Like, I guess I miss you, nigga. I guess I miss you. She's like, that ain't the way you gonna get back in. So, you know, she tried to give him advice on, you know, and then Lil Murder is, you know, being honest with her. And I like their relationship. I like the fact that he's comfortable with her. And, you know, she's more than just a beard for him. She's actually his friend. And, you know, she's not judging him. And, you know, she's not, you know, making him uncomfortable about, you know, this whole situation with him and Uncle Clifford. She's kind of like, you know, being his.
She's encouraging it.
Encouraging it, yeah. She's kind of encouraging it. So Big Zeke come to the, well, no, he asked her, he said, well, I know what I did to get put out, but what did you do to get kicked out of the kingdom? And she was like, I didn't believe in fairy tale. Like, no, this couldn't have been a fairy tale. What you got at home is what you thought was a fairy tale.
Right.
What you got at home is a nightmare. Like, you know, this dude was actually here for you, cared for you, and was trying to protect you. And
shit, trying to protect you and the baby.
Yeah, you put a strap on him, yo. Like, that's why you got kicked out of the kingdom. So eventually I think she's gonna be honest with Lil Murder about her decision, or you know, her choices, or what's going on at home, even though everybody knows what's going on at home. Big Zeke come to the door. And
I thought that was Derek, bro. I'm sorry.
I did too.
I thought that was Derek, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was about to be a whole situation.
Especially since they put emphasis on last week about him having a tracker on her. When I heard that knock at the door, I really thought it was him.
I thought that was Derek, bro.
Because he got the tracker on her, so he knew where the fuck she was. And I thought he had got on the next Greyhound and came out there all wild and crazy. Big Zeke wants Lil Murder to go to the gas station with him. They walk across the street to the gas station, you know, and they come back and they're sitting out on the stoop. You know, they're reminiscing, and we learn that they were locked up together. And we learn a lot in that scene. So going back to what I was saying last week, I think Big Zeke and Lil Murder had some dealings. They were prison buddies. We knew that Lil Murder Lil Murder got stabbed by Bootsy in jail. He almost died. And Big Zeke had to go in the hole because Big Zeke killed Bootsy. So I think that what is coming out to be is that
I think that's exactly what that's exactly what it was.
They were prison lovers, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And I think what's happened is Zeke has feelings for Lil Murder. That Lil Murder don't know that Zeke has feelings for him like that.
Right. Facts.
You know, and so I think that's gonna be a challenge going forward. That, you know, Big Zeke gonna put his feelings out on the table, and there's gonna be some issues with that. So we're gonna see all that's gonna come to head here soon. Pastor Woodbine is having church. Pastor Woodbine having church.
What did she say? What did she say? What did it say? Where the blessings reside, where the money reside.
Where the money reside. It's where the money reside, where the money reside. The new mayor is pulling stunts like the old mayor. I forgot to talk about that, where he show up and hit her with a noise complaint or no?
Not adhering to the COVID restrictions.
Yeah, COVID restrictions.
But
I'm trying to figure out why is she getting hit. Was she even saying it? She's like, "Well, how you come over here serving me notice, and they cross the street dancing, and the whole club is packed."
Because the way she showed her ass at that damn
exactly
her being against the casino.
That was retaliation.
Oh, that was get back.
That was retaliation. That was get back.
Okay. Well, she told. Wait a minute, y'all. Let's talk about how Pastor Woodbine got stacks. She got a whole money man in the back. She got a whole money man.
Oh yeah, she making money. She making that money. She getting all them. She getting all them checks. What was the checks we got during the recession?
Them
stimulus
checks.
Yeah, she getting everybody's stimulus.
And the pig get the rest of it. She get that, and then the pig get the rest of it. They get all the folks stimulus money. Yeah, because I don't even say something about it. And she was like, these folks got these checks.
Authentically, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, I think at some point, if Uncle Clifford and Lil Murder get back together, that's gonna be another altercation. I definitely agree with that.
With Zeke.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be. It's absolutely gonna be a problem.
I don't think Zeke gonna make it out. I think that they're gonna have a round 2, but I think Pico gonna take Zeke out. I think Pico gonna take Zeke up out of here. So I don't know if that's gonna be much of a problem. I don't know if that's gonna be much of a problem much longer, because I think Zeke go get taken out by Pico crazy ass. But let's talk about Patrice. Patrice is truly selling God. Capitalizing off of the word. He got a whole money man in the back count money for her.
Right. Got the whole money machine back there.
But you know what will redeem Patrice for me? Since you're making all this money over there, give your daughter back what you took for her. You getting it. Give your daughter back what you took.
She's not going to do that.
Mercedes need to go over there and get some of that money where the money resides at.
Because if she was going to do that, she'd have done it during. If she was going to do that, she'd have done it during the pandemic when she knew her daughter wasn't working and didn't have no money.
Yeah, but that's fucked up though. She should have gave her daughter her money back that she stole. So
she's not a good mother.
Yeah, she's right. Shitty ass pastor. She told whatchamacallit. She said, if I fuck with the wrong neighbor, then you fuck with the wrong bitch. So she finna.
Hey, she's off the chain, bruh.
She is off the chain. She get ready to be a big problem for that mullet.
And who fixed that chicken?
That was kind of gangster though. Coming from even that was kind of gangster.
At the church. At the church.
And who fixed the chicken?
The chicken is dry as hell.
You said the chicken dry.
I was allergic to poultry, and that shit was still funny. I'm like, damn, dry chicken, that don't sound good at all.
Dang. So
it still cracks me up every time you being allergic to damn chicken. That cracks me up.
I still try to figure out how the hell that happens.
Never.
So the show ends with,
I don't know.
So the show ends up with Russian Roulette getting out of the car with one of her Johns, and they in the back alley, and Duffy and Big L are unloading their okra oxy and drop a box, and of course she would see it.
Right. Of all the people to come along, it would be
all the people to come along, here comes Roulette. And she winks her eye at him going in the building. So, like you said, Crystal, they ain't gonna be able to get rid of her because she know too much, she don't sing too much, and she don't done too much.
Oh, they can get rid of her.
But I do agree with Xavier that
7
they
pounds.
can get rid of her.
7 pounds.
Like I can see. At the end of the season, I could definitely see her being somebody that don't make it out this season. But I see it being towards the end of it. She's gonna cause a lot more problems, but ultimately she's gonna die. But I see it being one of those things where she's gonna die, but nobody's gonna know who did it because she's made so many enemies.
That's facts. I see that.
It could be one of her Johns that killed that kill her off.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's gonna be a who did it kind of thing. It's gonna be like a who shot JR kind of situation because she's got so many enemies. Like who did it?
But what's the backstory? What do you think the backstory is with Roulette? Because you think she might be another Haley on the run? You think she might be on the run from something?
She a hoe.
She a hoe.
Yeah, hoe.
Oh, she's definitely a hoe.
I just think she a hoe.
She a hoe.
I mean, I think she's just a hood rat. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
She is a hood rat.
I mean, it might be a story there, but I don't. At this point,
going
I don't
back to what Phoenix or Whisper was saying to her earlier in the episode about, you know, you got a real dark soul, you know, you got a real dark past or whatever the case may be. You know, what brought you here? I think she's running from something.
She the new Autumn.
She might be running from some charges.
She the new Autumn.
Probably
she
still
might be
listening.
running from some, especially with that knife in her. Whatchamacallit, she might be running from some murder charges or something. She's running from something.
Or she could be just one of the women caught up with some other shit, human trafficking. It ain't no telling. She might have like a sad backstory. Regardless of any of that, she still gotta go.
But the thing is, I don't think, but I don't think it's anything about her that's redeemable. Like with Autumn, even though it was something about Autumn all last season. There was something about her that was redeemable. Even when we didn't always like the decisions that she made or the things she was doing, it was something about her that was redeemable. You know what I'm saying? Right. There's nothing that they're showing me. They're not giving us a glimpse of anything that says at the end of this, now don't get me wrong, they can develop a character. I mean, that goes into writing. We got a whole season to go. We're only on episode 3. So they do have time to do that, but I don't know.
Good one, Xavier. You know what? That's why I was going with.
I don't see it either.
That's a good tie-in, Xavier. She might be part of Montavious gang.
So you think she said so? I don't know though. It is a possibility, but I don't know because it wasn't like she was. It wasn't like she was. I felt as though like she would have been more planted for Uncle Clifford in order to get more percentage of the majority owner than to be in Montavious, because it was like
Montavious didn't have no interest in that club. He wanted his money that Haley stole.
Like she was picked though. So how did she know? How did they know that she was actually going to get picked? It wasn't like somebody that was there that kind of like that was part of Montavious game and then picked her, but she was picked by Mercedes and Uncle Clifford.
But she was good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was good.
Big L wanted her ass on the sweep line.
Well, she's from the streets. We know that. We just don't know what side of the streets she's from, but she's from the streets.
She could have screwed over somebody else, and she probably could be hiding there. We don't know. Yeah. That's what makes it interesting about her. We don't know. We honestly don't know. Only thing we guarantee is she a hoe.
At the very least, we know that she has a dark past. She has a dark past.
She's a hoe.
And she's a hoe. And she likes to work on the side.
Yeah, she likes to make
like part-time work.
Under the table deals.
She's a magician.
Y'all can try to make it sound pretty all you want. She's a hoe.
She renders tricks for bricks.
She performs tricks for bricks.
She understands her capabilities.
Long ago, I was a hoe.
She understands her capabilities and decided to manifest that into a business.
No, that ain't
what
no
business.
She's thirsty for money and she'll do anything for
business.
She would do anything for money.
What you mean what business? You see what business she into?
Prostitution.
She's a hoe.
Yeah.
Well, I try to clean it up.
She ain't nothing about her a redeemable hoe. She ain't a redeemable hoe. She's just a hoe.
Is there such thing as a redeemable
hoe? Well, y'all, that's what this episode. Judging by the previews next week, we're gonna get another good episode next week. Look like poor Mississippi gonna get our ass back home and get beat up again or whatever. So
damn, I didn't even look at the previews for next week.
Oh, previews is good for
next week. You gotta go look at it.
Yeah, previews is good for next week. Good for next week. We're gonna get some action. We're gonna get some more action.
You gotta go look at it.
So first of all, I would like to say I really appreciate all of y'all who come and hang out with us every week. When we get on, we got a really good crew in here. And so we got our TSF t-shirts.
Hey.
See our TSF t-shirts?
Hey.
Yep.
Bang.
So
wait a minute. So you gonna buy me some
no way.
red and white sneakers to match?
No way. That was my shoe for today. That is my shoe for the day.
Wait a minute. I got a shoe. Hold on. I got a shoe.
No way, Marvin. Marvin, get
That's
out my
crazy.
Yep.
Hold on, I got a shoe. I got a shoe.
Hey, she got a shoe. Wait, let's see her shoe.
I got a shoe
Yo,
today.
she lit.
Hey. I got a shoe today.
Oh yeah, she did that.
Marvin, get out my goddamn closet.
Look. So are
That's
you gonna
crazy.
buy me? Excuse me, Mr. Head of CSF. Are you gonna buy me some black, red, and white sneakers?
No, what I was gonna say is I'm gonna send you a T-shirt. I'm gonna send some to our viewers. Is what I was gonna say. You buy your own shoe.
So you gonna no?
Huh?
You might, oh,
You
shit.
better talk to your brothers. You better talk to your brothers.
My birthday is coming up. Hello.
Yep. So guys, we're gonna be giving out some shirts to you guys. We'll announce what the terms and conditions
There you go. They're perfect
shirts. Yeah, we got those. We got a lot of
They
shoes.
will.
We got a lot of shoes that'll go with this.
I got a lot of shoes to go with those. Go with that.
Yeah.
Oh, to go with what? Mine?
No.
Oh.
No. I got a lot of shoes to go with that shirt.
Marvin is giving
Oh,
y'all,
that shirt.
Marvin
I don't
is
have
giving
any
y'all
shoes.
ideas of what y'all can wear when y'all get y'all TSF Entertainment
Oh,
T-shirt.
you know what I do have that
It is a
can match
Nike
that shirt?
shirt. It is a Nike shirt, so you know you can wear your Nikes with them. You get your phone.
Yes, indeed.
You can get your Air Max on with them. You can get your Jordan game on. Hell, you can even
Excuse
put your
me.
Air Force Ones on with your TSF Entertainment shirt.
Excuse me.
Rep them down.
Excuse me. Authentically Young, can you please look at the comment? Authentically Young left. I agree 100. I endorse. I agree 100%.
She deserves it.
Huh?
She deserves it.
Yes. Yes,
You
I
do.
do.
Okay, so we're gonna go down that road.
Let me
So we're gonna go down that road. We're gonna
The
go
way
down
gas
that road.
prices
Crystal, I haven't sent you shoes. I haven't sent you shoes, Crystal.
I didn't. Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Yes
Hold
or no?
on.
They're
Hold
not
on.
black and red.
No.
Hold on. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Or
Hold on.
no?
Whoa. Wait. Stop.
Yes
Hold.
or no?
Stop.
Black and red.
We are talking about now, sir. We're talking about that T-shirt. We're talking about right now.
You didn't answer my question. What
was the
cement
question?
there, Marvin? What are cements? Cement threes. Yep, we got the cement threes.
You can throw the bread 11s on with it.
Yeah, we can put the
Who
bread
might be
11s
the
on.
metallic-
to match
Yeah.
that
You can
shirt?
throw the metallic 5s on.
Yeah, we got the bread 11s. Yeah,
You can throw the OG. You can throw the OG. The OG 11 IEs on. You can throw those on with it.
Oh, they
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
like those with
yeah, that's a good one for it.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a
like
good
those
one.
with it.
That's a good one.
You can
with
throw
those.
the band. You can throw the band ones on with it.
So what is
Man.
okay? What are the conditions again for winning a shirt? Say it
I
again.
don't know
if I'm
yet.
sorry.
We're gonna come up with something. We're gonna come up with
Okay.
something. I know. I just want to give. I want to give that one right there. I need those too, Marvin. That's my shoe. Give my shoe back, Marvin. I don't know. I just want to give out something to our viewers who always come and hang out with us and support us. So, you know, we're going to give them their TSF.
Thank you, Miss Honey. Thank you, Miss Honey. Yes.
Another one.
Give a girl an outfit. Yeah. Good one, Marvin. That's another one.
Oh, and the flu games.
The flu games, yes.
Yeah.
We got a lot.
The 13s.
Yeah, we got a lot. So we give y'all shoe ideas. Now, listen, y'all get
Hey,
a free shirt. I gotta buy the shoes too.
Wait a minute.
Free shirt, and I gotta buy the shoes too.
These might be going on with mine right here, bro. I might have to go ahead and throw the black laces in them, though.
I ain't got no money, Crystal, so I can't help you. I ain't got no money. Anyway, so
the way my stimulus check is set up.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I'm still waiting on my stimulus.
Yep, I ain't got no money, so I can't do nothing for you.
And matter of fact, Retro, I might be able to include something in that giveaway.
You
something
know what?
Unisex.
Okay, you know what? It's so funny you should say that.
I might have something for that. Something that's unisex.
So, you know, me and Damon supposed to been working on doing our fragrance reviews, and we just been dragging our feet on it. But I do got a box of samples that we can include. So, you know,
I got something that's very unisex
for some of the viewers. You know, we got a whole box of samples here.
Yeah, I got something that's unisex.
We got Hermes, we got MFK, we got Dolce & Gabbana, we got YSL. I mean, we got all kind of stuff in
exactly here. Authentically Young, exactly.
So you know what, David, that's a good idea. So we'll throw in some fragrances with y'all too. You know, we got a bunch of unisex stuff in here. So we might, you know what, we're gonna get together and put put a little TSF goodie bag together for
Listen, Authentically Young. I don't know what you see in my background. You see their background. You don't see nothing in my background.
Well, I ain't got no money.
Boxes, you see some boot protector. You see water and hand sanitizer.
I ain't got no money, so I can't help.
Boot protectors equal sneakers.
Yep. I ain't got no money, so I can't
all
help.
I know is I have a birthday coming up, so you can buy me some sneakers.
Yeah,
I already bought you some sneakers, so
sir, that was last year. That was last year.
You would get your T-shirt.
That was last year.
And maybe your fragrance. There you go.
So that was last year.
Anyway, these folks ain't here for that.
What fragrance we do? We talk about that backstage.
Oh, okay. What fragrance did we do today?
Well, no. I know what fragrance I did today, but I didn't go that route. You know, I went out today, so I did I did Oud for Greatness today.
Oh,
yeah, I did the black and gold bottle. Yeah, I did the black and gold. This is a
really nice one too.
We'll get into that. We supposed to get into that, Chris. We're supposed to get into that.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I'll send you a polo bear. How about that?
You send me a what?
A polo bear.
Did you roll your eyes at that? Oh my God!
You see how people beg for something? You see how people beg for something and they appreciate what they get?
She rolled her eyes.
I did not roll my eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna give her a polo bear. I was gonna give her a whole polo bear. See that?
He maliciously rolled her eyes in disgust.
I did not roll my eyes.
We're gonna play this back. I guarantee you.
I was thinking to myself. I was just thinking, how did we get to polo bear from sneakers? That's what I was trying to figure out.
Because I got no money
and the fragrance. And the fragrance. He said fragrance.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, Jacket Jordan. Don't.
He said a fragrance.
Yeah, you get a fragrance.
Y'all were talking about fragrances. Yeah, I got Sauvage on today.
Man, I'm telling you, if we got some good
I have on
unisex
Tiffany
stuff.
& Company today. If we talking about fragrance, I got on Tiffany & Company.
Yeah, we got some good unisex stuff today.
I have on with love
Sauvage, man. That everybody want to wear, so I'm only gonna wear it in the house right now.
Pull out the black and gold bottles.
Oh,
all right, there we go.
On, Crystal?
Yep, that's what I have on.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you
Authentically Young.
For you. See that?
You know what?
Huh?
We're talking about this Authentically Young roll.
She said I roll my eyes.
Everybody rolling their eyes.
Stuffed
animals drive the moisture in the.
Wait,
hold on. What? I don't even like the way honey phrase that.
Talking shit too?
Because it be a hidden agenda behind the stuff that she typed. So
Authentically Young said, I roll my eyes too. She asked for shoes. Well, I'll tell you what. You'll get a pair of shoes if all your brothers chip in and help me buy them. How about that?
What you need? 50? What kind of shoes? Wait, we're talking about that off. We're talking
about
that.
We'll get a pair of felines. That's what we get. We'll get a pair of felines.
I ain't gonna go in no damn shirt.
Come on.
She didn't say what kind of shoes she
got. Some Jerry Stackhouses that was fire.
She said she wanted shoes.
It's a Nike shirt, bro. We don't.
She rolled her eyes. We get her.
Oh, okay, you're right. It's a Nike.
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, Marvin.
We'll get a pair of Air Force Ones then. We get a pair.
We get some Monarchs.
Yep.
We get some Monarchs.
She already got Monarchs. She got Monarchs.
I already got Monarchs.
Yeah.
You got the white, black, and red ones.
Damn, her crew is going in on us. Somebody, Kiwan, somebody. We rolling our eyes on behalf of her. For what? She's got shoes before. Y'all ain't
we got her. No, we got her.
Thank you, Marvin. That's why I love you, Marvin. That is why.
Really? Yo, squad gangster.
I'm trying to do a nice thing and take my hard-earned money that I work for and buy everybody some shirts.
That was nice to you. That was really
still
sweet.
Not good enough. It is still not.
No, don't do that. I didn't say it wasn't good enough.
Good enough. Hey, now you can send me good enough.
Fuck it.
He said,
if I know
how you gonna throw the shirt?
A piece of change on the t-shirts. If I know that the shoes is the only thing.
The t-shirts look nice. They look really nice.
New shoes. Yo,
Juwan said New Year, new shoes.
Damn.
Jesus, for me, definitely. I got some phone posits I can wear with those.
I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money for no shoes. These shoes too expensive, yo. Do y'all realize how expensive these shoes are? I ain't got enough change for it.
Crystal, you got any dunks?
We're talking about.
No, I do not have any dunks. I don't know what those are.
Panda.
So I don't have any.
The Panda.
They got the NBA dunks too. Those black, red, and white joints.
Them in Chicago.
Yeah, those would be good.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, they got those.
Well, y'all know what size I wear, so
since we buying the shoe, then
well, what about the heritage ones?
So since we're paying for the shoe, we get to pick it.
It got to match the shirt.
Yeah.
Though, right?
So we get to pick the shoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we talking about maybe that?
Those are cute.
We negotiate. Those are cute.
Those are cute. Those are cute.
We negotiate backstage.
Yeah, we'll negotiate backstage because we can gang up on
Marvin. That's why you my dog, Marvin.
That's why you my dog. We can gang up on the chat. I try to do something nice and I get bamboozled in bamboozled.
He said I get bamboozled.
If I would have hit this 8-leg parlay, I'd have been like, "It's whatever you want." But the White Sox.
I'll be on the lookout for what the rules are to win some TSF merch.
Yep, some TSF merch.
And I'll let y'all know what kind of sneakers I got to match my shirt.
Those might go right there.
Those are cute.
Heck, I'm talking about gift wrapping. Gift wrapping. Crystal, if you don't put some straightening on this chat, I'm finna get in my bag for real. I'm finna get in my bag for real if you don't put some straightening on this chat. Do I not gift wrap your gifts when I send them to you?
You do. They're real nice. They're really nice. Yep.
And a bow.
Thank you.
Hey, we are.
Dude,
I mean, you know,
I don't even be wrapping his gifts.
We laugh and joke, but our gifts we give to each other are very nice.
That is true. That is very true.
They are very nice, and they are gift wrapped.
That is true.
Crystal, you set me up. You set me up for the okie doke. Because now you got your whole audience watching now. So you know I can't be showed up.
Hoochie Mama shorts?
You know I can't be showed up, so you'll get your little funky pair of shoes. You'll get your little funky pair of shoes.
I do wear Hoochie Mama shorts.
Make sure y'all add her some Hoochie Mama shorts.
Damn, we got about so we got to give her.
I got my own Hoochie Mama shorts. Nah, I got my own.
We got to give a whole outfit. That's what it sounds like, a whole outfit. So the TSL.
She gotta have a
Hoochie Mama.
She gotta have a whole work uniform.
The shoes.
I got my own Hoochie Mama shorts.
And it got to be gift wrapped with a bow. So when we send it to you, then you got to unwrap it on here there.
Damn, Xavier, for real? That's how you feel?
Xavier,
what?
Did y'all get it straight?
Thank you, finally, Xavier. Thank you, because they just beating the hell out of us.
In the box of the bag, you hear me?
We don't have some work. Be on the lookout for y'all TSF merchandise or whatever. We got to maybe hit us in our DM over on Instagram. Let us know what y'all sizes are or whatever, and we'll see what we got in the inventory. Yeah, we'll see what we got in the inventory, and we'll see. Basically, you know, we want to make sure the ones that show up for us every week, we show some love to you guys as well. So we appreciate y'all. So y'all might get some little TFS goodies from us or whatever. And Crystal, you'll just have to wait on yours because it's all about the fans first. So we got to take care of our fans first, and then you can get yours later. You get yours later. We appreciate y'all coming to hang out with us tonight. We'll see y'all next week, y'all.